Welcome to another episode of Bored in Ohio. How are you, Adam?
Where I'm the only one that's born in Ohio, and I'm sweating my ass off because I mowed my lawn, but I know you're sweating your ass off in Atlanta.
Dude, it's only May.
It's only May. It's gonna get worse. That's why you got the sweatband. I get
Yes.
it now. It wasn't just a throwback to the
No.
80s, a better time.
That's why I'm always in like tank tops and shit with this.
It's you know what?
I'm a clever
I'm
man.
ashamed that I didn't figure this out sooner.
Yeah.
Um, all right. The topic of the day.
The boys finale. I mean, we could
The
probably discuss the
series
whole. Oh, I'm sorry.
finale.
Yeah, the series finale. Did I? Yeah, I put that on the description. I think I put it on the
Yeah.
description, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
If not, we can edit it later.
Yeah.
Um, give just your initial reaction
Of just that last episode or the whole.
of just this as a series finale.
It went exactly as I had thought it was going to go. Like
Mhm.
there was nothing that happened that I didn't assume that they were going to do. Cause I was like, I don't know how any other way they can do it without kind of cleaning the slate, so to speak. I, is that series, the graphic novel is it done? Like, is that a whole, or is that a
Oh, I
continuing?
believe so.
Cause you read all those, right?
No,
Oh, you didn't.
I know it's way different in many aspects to the show.
Because the very end, I was kind of like, why? Kind of dumb. The very, very end.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Um. So you thought it was predictable. That's your
Extremely
takeaway,
predictable. Extremely predictable. And not necessarily in a bad way. Like I did
right?
enjoy, because I mean, the last thing I wanted, honest to God, was Highlander makes it out of that room and starts flying around. And now we got a long sequence.
Highlander.
Or did say Highlander, didn't I?
There can be only one. Yeah, Homelander.
Homelander.
So okay, so it's predictable, but you felt like, hey, it did the job of ending the show.
Yeah,
That's the vibe I'm getting.
yeah, because I was like, if they do it any other way, if they just make him human, put him in a cell, I was like, it doesn't. You don't get that dude deserves the shit to get kicked out of him pretty bad.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. My POV was like, I was like, it did the job to end the show. Wasn't anything great? No. Was it terrible? No. Like it definitely wasn't like Game of Thrones level
oh
of drop the ball,
yeah,
but it didn't ascend like Breaking Bad. Like it
oh
was just comfortably in the middle. Um I mean there was a couple things that I'll say like I thought were like cheesy. Like Kamiko, just the power was always in her. It wasn't from her anger. It was from just her
yeah.
love. Like I which is kind of a weird thing because like she was doing like basically an atomic blast.
Well, I mean, which by the way,
That
I
I
didn't
mean
see that coming. Like that, I didn't
I
see. But I was like,
I thought
they were gonna
the
have to.
whole
Yeah,
like, hey, we're gonna like the whole plot of exposing her to radiation to give her Soldier Boy's powers like seems incredibly weird that that would happen the exact way and she would get the exact powers that he got.
yeah,
So that felt very much like a here's a way we can do this just to get him since Soldier Boy was like, nope, you know what? My dipshit son, I'll give you the V1, and because that's what your mom would have wanted. The mom that you fucked, by the way. Um,
yep.
and it's like, okay, so they couldn't count on Soldier Boy, so they needed somebody to be able to take his powers away, and that would be, you know, Kamiko, I guess. Uh, it just felt like very cop outish
We
to me.
yeah, way too convenient to do it that way. Yeah, I
Now, I do think the Deep dying via the sea creatures that he proclaimed to love is pretty hilarious. But the big problem with that fight scene, Starlight had no idea that the fish had beef
Yep. Why
with
would
the
she throw him
deep.
in the water where all of his power lies?
Yes, why would you go fight him on his perfect fighting ground? It just so happens that the fish disowned him via Samuel L. Jackson having an excellent cameo as a hammerhead shark.
Yeah.
That was like, okay, but like I get they wanted Starlight to be the one to fuck him up because he was the immediate douche to her when she joined the Seven.
Yeah.
Um, it's like, okay. Um, but let's get down to I mean, the real meat of it is Butcher and Homelander. Like, and I'm with you. Like, part of me was like, it'd be kind of good if they just left Homelander like a normal dude to just be like some little bitch boy for the rest of his days until he dies. But the problem with that is he gets his hands on some compound V, he's back to being Homelander. So you got to kill him.
Yeah. 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 Completely agree with you. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've seen these complaints online, and I do agree to a certain extent. Uh, Homelander's power has been displayed differently, like how powerful he is, and you assume once he got compound, like the V1, he'd be even more powerful. But that fight does feel a little lackluster
Yeah, because
in
when
terms
he got the
of
V1, remember
it's
they did that whole thing where he does the Cyclops beam thing like it was an overpowered, and I
Mhm.
was like, well, fuck, now he's got 10 times or whatever the power that he used to have, and they never. You're right,
Right.
and he was just, I'm sorry, easily subdued in that room in
Right.
the
Even in the same episode, like when he killed their universe's version of Elon Musk,
yeah.
um, which was kind of funny. He flew up to space and back in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And in that fight, he tried to fly away a couple times and was thwarted each time. It's like, guys,
You can't do one and then
figure it
yeah.
out. Like you got to be consistent at least. Um, but I will say, once he inevitably gets blasted by Kimiko and loses his powers, Anthony Starr, whom throughout the entire series, fucking
He's
phenomenal, by the
really,
way.
yeah.
The transition to him having that realization that he's no longer, you know, the apex predator and he's just a little bitch boy was beautiful. And just
I'll suck your dick.
how quickly he like there's some people being like he should have still had the attitude. No, he shouldn't. Like he's
Yeah,
always
no.
been a little bitch boy. Like just he's like it's like an internet troll, right? On the internet, you're invincible, you're untouchable. But the second, like if somebody was like talking shit about us, the second they would meet you in person, they'd be a little bitch boy. They wouldn't be able to back up the stuff that they said
That's right.
because then they'd see you in person and realize, oh, this guy, he'll kill me. There's no sparkle. It's just you have no sparkle in your
I
eyes,
know I
Michael.
don't. I'm you tell me
There's
this.
it's like it's vacant, but
Dead,
I love you
dead
anyway.
eyes. What you? Yeah,
Yeah, dead eyes.
constantly. Yeah,
And so if we ever get an internet troll that meets you in person, like, yeah, they'll be like Homelander. And that's exactly how I expected him to be
I did
once
too.
he lost
Yeah,
his powers.
absolutely.
And the fact that he started groveling, like, I'll suck your dick. I'll eat shit on live TV. It's
That was
fucking
it.
great.
Was great.
It was so good.
Yeah,
I personally thought it was the best way for him to go out just like a little bitch boy.
completely agree.
Um, you continue. You talk about whatever next point you want to talk about.
Um,
I think we can still talk about this, and then we can maybe like do like a retrospective of the series as a whole.
yeah, his whole son. I don't I don't know if that felt like a completely wrapped one in like I got the whole like I don't I mean I kind of understand the whole, well, Butcher is not a good father figure for him either because he's not a good
Mm.
person too, sure. But then he go. seemingly, I guess he goes to live with mother's milk. I don't.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that.
It's like why you should just if you're gonna go with that, then he should just completely separate himself completely, or maybe he goes with Quinn. I don't know, but or just go
Right.
off on on his own. It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, what did you think about Butcher's powers that he had for that period of time?
The squid
It
arms?
was kind of weird to me. Like, and then I guess he's like, explain this to me because maybe I missed something and I absolutely could have. But it's like, oh my god, why is his name completely skipping out of me? Super fast guy.
A
A
train?
train. Thank you. Now you could shoot him with a bullet if he didn't know he was about to get shot and die from the bullet, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
It depends because they keep showing different strength
that's
abilities from like because like when they were breaking into the White House, Starlight and whatever they shielded the ones who didn't have powers, and they were getting shot with bullets.
A train was also.
Oh, I'm saying like in the finale
Oh yeah, the
episode,
finale
like
episode. Yeah,
Starlight was getting shot with
yeah.
bullets. So like I don't know who has
That's what I'm saying. It's always seemed weird to
those
me.
abilities or not. Like everyone, all the supers seem to have like some level of super strength and some form of faster healing of some sort. Um, but they're inconsistent
That's what I
with
mean. It's kind of
the
weird to me because
powers.
the invisible man guy, like right, like he
Mhm.
just gets shot, dies,
Oh no, he got blown up.
or blown up. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, he was blown up. So in my
Yeah.
whole thing the whole time was like I thought until they showed Starlight getting shot a bunch of times that her basic abilities were don't take on a bullet or something like that, but use all your abilities to your advantage, and that's why you're so hard to kill because you never. I don't remember her getting shot. I just remember Kamiko like you saw her many times take damage and not die. So and Homelander
Mhm.
many times, but or Soldier Boy. But I'm saying most of these other people until all of a sudden Butcher gets his abilities, and then you at one point see him get shot. I go, oh, okay, I guess. So what's the difference between him and Homelander? Because
Or him. Yeah.
he could shoot lasers from his eyes.
That's
He could like I didn't understand what.
right. Like Butcher had seemingly had multiple abilities.
Yeah,
Right. Well, and so did Homelander. But like, yeah, like at that point, like what makes Kamiko so special? Like, I mean,
yeah,
she can get cut in half, but I mean, she has her thing is like she just has like really good strength and like a crazy healing factor,
yeah,
right? But it seems like some heroes can still just get shot with bullets and seemingly be all right. And it's like, okay,
yeah. Like
I don't know. There seem to be some inconsistencies there.
yeah. So I was confused. Like I don't like getting taken out of a movie or a show that I'm watching. I hate
Hmm.
that. So when you do something that's odd, I immediately have to go, "What?" And then I find myself thinking about was she why and then I'm not paying attention to the show. And then I have to back it up again because I'm missing
Right.
something. There was like a bunch of stuff where it's like I didn't know maybe that's how the novels go. I never read any of them or whatnot, but that confused the hell out of me. His son thing felt weird. Uh, the weirdest. I mean, does she have to be pregnant, dude? And now she's gonna go fight bad guys with her pregnant belly. Uh,
I think they're implying that they were just done. Like they're out of the superhero world.
but but
They pieced out.
but but she was
The
going to
problem with that
stop like
is
a
like,
robbery or something, wasn't she?
oh wait, that's right. I
Yeah,
lied.
they were doing the
Well, also,
Spider-Man
but
thing.
like the fact that they would start up a audio video store is just laughable because Starlight's famous.
Yeah,
Like they can't escape that world. The best they could do is move to some island somewhere if they want to get away from it. Like
yeah.
it's on they're like I'm pretty sure in the comic books they had a happy ending too, but like you can't just get away from it.
Yeah, they're
um, Now, I think Butcher and Huey's last scene, besides the fight, was probably the best part of the episode just because of the acting
oh yeah,
and
I agree.
closing that relationship. Like Carl Urban got a chance to. I think his getting there was kind of silly because he got rejected by the boy, and then Terror was dead, and so like he had nothing left to cling on to. So he's like, well, the job's not done. I'm gonna go kill all the supers. Didn't feel right. I'm pretty sure in the comics, like after he kills Homelander, he's just like, no, I just got to It's never going to end with just him. There'll be another one that rises up, so I'm going to kill them all.
Yeah,
Like that feels more natural than just like, oh, my surrogate kind of son rejected me. My dog's dead. Well, fuck it. I'll kill all the supers. Just felt weird.
yeah, it did.
Um,
Yeah,
but the last interactions with him and Huey, I thought were good.
it
Like
was.
he needed Huey to stop him.
Yeah,
And like I think they made that pretty apparent. I thought that was a really good scene. Um Overall, like I said, I feel like this it summed up the show fine. Unfortunately, like there's some things about it that I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like I didn't watch Generation V, so I like the character integrations from that show. I'm like, I don't care. Because I don't know anything about those characters. Uh I shouldn't be required to have watched any of that show to give a shit about those characters. But then also they're setting up for Soldier Boy,
yeah.
because they introduced the fucking basically like his Bucky a couple episodes before the
Oh yeah,
end,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then of course he's Captain America, and that like he's frozen. So we know, obviously, we already know we're getting that show, which I'm starting to think is going to be a prequel and sequel because he's frozen.
Yeah,
Like, and they basically established that the dude running Vought before is back to running Vought.
yeah.
So they've left this open to do a sequel series. So I'm wondering if Soldier Boy is going to be a prequel and a sequel, or if they do something stupid and bring Homelander's kid back, because we didn't actually confirm that he was powerless after that blast. And
Yeah,
he seems to be the only natural born superhero. So would Kamiko's effect take away his powers?
so in turn, are you saying that he might become a future Homelander and Quinn and Starlight's child is going to be the antagonist to that? Dude, they better not. They just need to let that
I
shit
mean,
go.
that's probably what you just described was probably a better story than what they would come up with. Is Kripke involved in like the prequel series?
Yeah, I think
Or
he's
did he hand it off to somebody
I
else?
think he's still doing what he did with Supernatural, because after his first 5 seasons, he's like, that's my story. I don't want to do it, but they talked him into, but yeah, but if you could give us more. So then he just executive produced from there on out. I think
Hmm.
I think he's executive producing the prequel to it as well. I don't think he's like hands on, hands on.
He's not so much like a showrunner
Yeah,
per se. Okay. Um yeah, overall, I think,
it didn't
this
leave
is
a
definitely
bad.
gonna be one of those shows that like of the time watching it, I enjoyed it thoroughly, but it's probably not gonna be a rewatcher for me overall, this series. If I'm looking back at the whole series, I think it started stronger than it ended.
Yeah,
When it was less a it was always going to be somewhat of a satire because it was always already a satire on superheroes. But when it became so heavily a satire on our current political environment, um, at the time, some of it can be funny, and then other times kind of depressing because I'm like, fuck, we're living half of this. But I can see if I wanted to try to watch this, 10 years from now, am I going to enjoy that? I don't know. Probably not. So I think like when you get too reliant on current events, I think like the wanting to rewatch, it's just like, hey, I would never watch like episodes of The Late Show multiple times.
No.
because it's like the information's less relevant since it was so specific to that time.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, overall, yeah, I think really good show. I think it came at a time where we were inundated with just the Marvel formula, and this was kind of
It
a
was
breath of fresh
it
air.
really yeah, I agree.
Um, but I think it played its role, and I'm happy I watched it. But I'll probably never never do a rewatch.
I don't there's there's too many. A Train bothered me, annoyed me, excuse me. Starlight annoyed me. Uh yeah, I don't see me I don't think I'd rewatch any of it either. Which is weird because that damn ending to Game of Thrones, and I've already rewatched that entire series 2 more times. And it's because the other
Really?
characters, yeah, the other characters and the actors in it really, I just loved their characters. Dude, Tyrion
I,
Lannister, come on.
I mean, I gotta judge you a little bit. I would never rewatch that entire
Oh,
series
I've rewatched it
multiple times.
multiple
I'd
times.
rewatch the first 3 seasons and then stop, or
Yeah,
probably maybe
can't
first 4
can't do that.
and then stop.
Can't do that.
I
Love me some Jon Snow.
man, I just don't even wanna think about it.
Did you watch
I'll
the
just
trailer for the
I'm gonna
prequel though?
pine away. The watch trailer for what?
The prequel
Oh,
to The
Bot
Boys.
Rising,
Yeah,
the soldier. Yeah, it definitely looks like it has a different tone,
yeah.
more like, uh
Supposed to be like a grittier.
period piece espionage type
Yeah,
like feel. I will definitely give it a shot. It needs to have a completely different tone, different take,
yeah.
or else I'm gonna be like, I'll probably tap out. But I'll definitely give it a shot.
Oh, you know, I'll tap out if it goes to shit. I just yeah, I tap
This is
out.
why, like, I was kind of like upset that this last season was like setting up for that. It's like let this one like we already know these characters exist. Like you don't have to hit it so hard.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like they're gonna bring back I don't even remember what they called her in the show.
Oh,
The Stormfront? I
Stormfront.
think Stormfront.
Yeah.
Uh, bring back her Nazi ass, and then Bucky, who
Dude,
they set up.
does she basically become like an operative for Hydra, basically? Because she seems to be from the prequel trailer that she's, on the Team America, the way that they
Mhm.
portray that in there. But in reality, she just wants everything to be like a Nazi regime. So it's like, I'm wondering if
I
they're
think
playing
they.
with
I mean,
that.
throughout the show, I think they were implying that Vought was
Was
like
more,
wasn't more like a Nazi.
oh,
I don't really know, and this might have been like maybe the whole thing was like trying to actually make the perfect race, and that's how they got to the whole superhero thing. I don't know.
yeah,
Like I'm sure that prequel series will explore that.
yeah.
We shall see. I hope it's good because I like Jensen Ackles,
Mm.
and I thought Soldier Boy's great, but it needs to be different enough, less satirical, I think, and it could be fun. But as we've already seen, one spinoff got canceled. So
What was that? The Gen
I
V or
like,
whatever?
yeah, the Generation V.
Never
Like,
even watched it.
I think when you have a successful IP, the you should exercise restraint in wanting to just milk the shit out of it. Like Stranger Things is going to have another show, and that an animated like let it let it go. It's like that show. Was the ending of that show great? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Um, and that's why like half the internet was like, it wasn't real. We're getting a secret episode. Those poor bastards. They spent so much of their lives
No.
working on this theory, scouring the frames of the finale episode. And it's like, no, it's just in the end, maybe those writers weren't as good as we thought. Um,
Yep.
kind of like, yeah, like it,
Are you
I'll
talking
give
directly?
Stranger Things did not have it was I think it was kinda close, but did not have the Game of Thrones level of drop the ball,
Yeah.
but it was pretty
It
close.
was pretty close. And are you speaking directly to Disney right now? with the way they're milking the
Not
shit out of
milk
Star
your stuff.
Wars and
Well,
and
at
Marvel
least
and
they with Star Wars, they at least slowed their roll
that's what they yeah.
because they had some flops. But am I gonna go see The Mandalorian Grogu? Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Like
it. I'll see
from
it
the
on Disney Plus.
trailers,
I'll see it when it's
sure,
free on my
absolutely.
streaming, but
This looks like it should have been just a few episodes of Mando.
completely.
Why is this a film?
Yeah.
And I'm sure Sigourney Weaver's making the easiest money she's ever made in her
Oh,
life
absolutely she
being in
is.
this thing. But at least they've slowed down. They've slowed down the pace of their releases. They've completely canceled some of the things that they were going to do. They got new leadership in now, so hopefully maybe they right the ship and only do things here and there. Like there are certain franchises that I think have room to be explored further. Like I think Star Wars is fine, but like not at the pace that they were trying to.
It's the
And also
pace,
they were
yeah.
trying to like nostalgia only goes so far. Trust your audience and that you can have a whole new story that's in the Star Wars universe because it's so big
Yeah.
and they could enjoy it. Like
Except for Last
that's
Jedi.
well, yeah, I mean that was
That
terrible.
was
Um and I love all the fucking videos coming out of like what the intentions were for other versions of these films.
yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter, guys.
Yeah.
Like it's come and gone. Just let it die and move on. But like Marvel, yeah, Marvel need to slow their roll. And I don't know that they're learning their lesson with everything that's coming out of Doomsday because they're just bringing back. They're like, hey, you know when this was really working? It was really working when Robert Downey Jr. was here and
Yep.
when Chris Evans was
That's
here.
exactly what it felt like to me
Like,
too.
and so they're like, how? Like, I don't care how much money we have to back into Robert Downey Jr.'s driveway. We're doing it.
And they
We
are.
need him
They
back. We
backed
need the
a
sauce.
lot, and they didn't do it. I would have been so excited for like 3 or 4 other actors I was thinking of to play Doom. Like I would have been like Cillian Murphy. Like there was I had so many people in my brain. I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool to see them as the villain. And it's like it's we're gonna do Robert.
Yeah.
We're gonna do, but you know what? Maybe if they
You know,
didn't, they would have brought Robert back as Iron Man, just like they're doing Captain America. I don't, dude. And you know how I
it's
feel about
possible.
the character of Captain America.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully, like, yeah, just this whole Soldier Boy thing isn't too much of something that feels like just milking the franchise. Because sometimes it's good to just leave it be, you know?
Agreed.
Just leave it be. Let it be the thing that it was. Hey, when are we rebooting Clown Face and Gas?
All right. That's not comparable, my man, because there's a lot of meat left on that bone that we never
That's
or
true.
we had
Like
plans.
we never technically ended it.
Yeah.
In our fashion, we just never finish. Well, in some regards.
Yeah.
Other times, always finish. But yeah, if you're still watching, everybody, what did you think of that boys finale? Maybe the series overall. Let us know in the comments. A few people jumped in to the live stream and promptly left. So to those people, fuck you.
Hey man, it is a Sunday. It's Memorial Day weekend.
I'm surprised. Why aren't these people in church or getting brunch after going to church instead of listening to us talk about a show that was actively sometimes the most revolting, inappropriate shit you could ever see in your life?
Yeah. The Herogasm.
Oh yeah, Herogasm.
So great. So great. Man.
All right. Well, for those who have stuck through this long, which actually, well, in the live stream, nobody, besides myself. For those of you watching later, when this is just a video to pick up, if you made it this far and you like what you see, like and subscribe, because it's like some crazy number, like 90% of the people that watch our shit aren't subscribed. Help a brother out.
Or
Like,
two.
we just want to talk to you.
That's it. We
Just
want to
wanna talk to
force our
you.
opinions down your throat.
That's all I want to force down there. Michael, on the other hand, I cannot speak for him.
Nope. There's more. There's always more. All right, my man.
All right, fucking close it out.
Until next time, stay born, Ohio. You get to stay
Yep.
cold. I get to stay sweaty.
I'm hot as fuck.